I'm Rick Barclay, and I'm with Piano Clubhouse. And today we're going to learn the theme from Rocky, a very popular boxing movie that has had a spin-off of what, 4 or 5 now. And this is the original from 1976, 1977. And the official title is Gonna Fly Now, is the official title, but better known as Theme from Rocky. So let's get started. It's in the key of C. Key of C is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay, let me just play just like the first intro, and then go back and talk about what's happening with this. Theme at that point. So this intro, the trumpets enter with all this, and what we're going to be doing is basically kind of a condensed score of where taking all these different parts, if you will, and combining it into basically a piano part. Okay, so it is in 4/4, and it starts on a pickup. It's on the and a 4, and it's on C, and the rhythm is 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, like that. And then it gets into another syncopated type 16 pattern on the third measure. Okay, so C, 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 okay, and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. So that one note that went up to was E. So I played again, and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. And then it combines that note on the and a 4 going into the downbeat of 1, 1 and a 2 and a 3. Now we're going up to G and E, and then back down to C and E. Okay, so that measure, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Okay? Next part gets more complicated. B, D, and E. 1 and a 2 and E and. Do it again. 1 and a 2 and E and. Then your left hand finally comes in on count 4, and that's going to be F's. And then on and a 4, you hit that right hand part again. And then we'll go down to an E's on the next measure, and then you still retain those same notes, 1 and a 2 E, and then it's E, G, and then we're into the main theme, if you will, at that point. So let me do all that again. Let's do it kind of slow. And 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1. Now it does go a little bit faster. Okay, let's play that one measure again there. 1 and a 2 and a and. Okay, so let's get into the main theme. It is going to be E, G, A, and that's 4E, 1, 2, 3, 4E, 1, and that's A, B, E, 2, 3, 4E, and that again is E, G, A, 2, 3, 4E, A, B, E. Okay, now let's fill in the chords. It's a D minor 7 chord, so I'm playing D, A, D, C, D, F, and A. So those are the main notes I'm going to be doing, and you're going to notice some rhythmic kind of elements I'm going to be playing, filling up the holes instead of just holding on to it. Though if you want to do that, you can, but this is kind of the way I approach it. 4E, 1, 2, then it goes to an E minor 7. Okay, those notes, E's, G, B, D, and E. And the melody was up there on the top. So again, 4E, 1, 2. Back to the D minor. Notice I'm just kind of doing some little filler type rhythms, and there's syncopated 16ths. If you have a bass player playing the bass line, it's a very intricate part that's going on with that. So anyway, that gets us to the next point of where that we have a new melodic material. At this point, it's going to an F triad, or excuse me, It's like an F triad on the top, but D's in the bass. Okay, so melody notes with those are C, that's C, D, C, D, C, D, E. 1 and a 2, a 3, E, and then hold on to that through count 4. Okay, so filling in again, D's, F, A, and the C. At that point it goes up to an E minor 7, so E's in the bass, G, B, and the melody note D, E. Okay, do that again. Okay, now we're going to go to my favorite part. I really like it when it's up high, but it does it low first. I just love that little tension area right there. But it's an F major triad, but you know, we've got these notes basically pendling down on the bottom portion in the middle. Okay, note-wise it's C, and then we add the B, going to the A, and then to the G, all along while you're holding on to the C. Rhythmically, 1 and a 2 and on the of 2, that's where you go to the A, and then count basically 4, 1 and a 2 and E and. Sorry, and a 3. Complex rhythms here. And a 3 is where you're going to go down to the G. 1 and a 2 and E and a 4, F and the C, and then we got this E sus7, really cool chord. There's the sus part, there's the B, so A, B, the 7 is the D, and then you got the E, and the E's in the bass. Okay, and then I'm going to repeat the melodic line again. So rhythmically speaking, you can just toggle back and do different combinations of the E's, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and something like that. And then at the same time, you're just kind of pulsating 8 notes right here. The second measure, while you're doing the 8th notes here, the rhythm in the right hand is 1 E, a 2, and E, and, or E, and then you're ready again for the melodic content again. Okay, so I'll do those 2 measures again. Okay, now we're back to the D minor 7 again, but this time on the second measure it's going to go to a C major 7. So 1, 2. Okay, so it goes down to that. So C's, G, B, and the E. E is the melody note. Back to the D minor. Back to the C. Okay, and the same information we had before. This time, really like it when it goes up high, especially those trumpets getting there. Really exciting part. Okay, it's the same thing that I showed you down here, just I put it up here now. Okay, and then we come back down and drop into the okay, now here's where the vocals come in. Okay, so that was 4E, E, G, back to the D minor 7, D's in the bass, C, D, F, A. And that melody was G, A, C, A. And then it goes to an E minor 7. E minor 7, we showed it to you before, I'll just E's, G, B, D, and E. Okay, and this is going to an F major 7. Really cool chord when you come back down to that A. So melody, G, A, C, A. It's the same thing again, it's just a chord change. So I do a plain F, F, C, F, A, C, F. So it's not until count 4 that I hit that major 7. Makes it really cool on that part right there on count 4. And then it goes to a B flat major 7 because we're holding on that A. That's the 7 part. So B flat, F, B flat, D, F, and A. Okay, now we're going to go to basically an A sus chord at this point. So A, E, A. Here's the sus is the D, A, and E. Okay, and then it's the same melody. 1, 2, 3. Then I'll count 4. You got the A, C. Now we're into basically the guitar solo area. Okay, we're just going to be doing some chords, if you will, and it's based off of D minor. So I landed up on this D, F, and A, and then D's in the bass. And I'm coming back down and doing an inversion of where it's keeping the D's down here, A, D, and F. Goes to basically an A minor 7, A. If you want to play that E, you can. There's the G, which is a 7, and then the C and E. And then for E again, it's going to be A, C, and back to the D minor. Okay, so that both those times through, basically it's 4 measures of going D minor and A minor 7. Okay, now we've got this walk up happening. Describe what that is. So it's a G minor 7. So 1 and 2.